Atlanta-based actor, he is well accustomed to the steps necessary for success. Before he began coaching others in the field, he was already speaking in public forums to educate his peers not only how to act, but how to excel as an entertainment professional. He has had a very successful career with commercials, TV, and film. His newest film to date, The Haunting in Georgia, will be in theaters in 2011. We'll be sure to talk about that soon. So without further ado, please welcome actor and coach, Mr. Brad James. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm good.
Yes, sir.
Glad to be moving about.
I know that's right, especially on this beautiful day.
Oh, yeah.
I want to bring on our other cohort. She's originally from Atlanta, but she spent her adolescent years in New Jersey. Oh, yeah, where she attended Bridgewater School of Cosmetology. And while attending King University, she was bitten by the modeling bug, and dare I say, the rest is what we call history. Welcome back to the show, Miss Jenny Reed. Welcome, Jenny.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again.
Oh, you know, it's always a pleasure, man. I'm so stoked about having both of you on the show. And before I move forward, hey, Brad, I want to give big thanks to Miss Ayana Sky for helping putting this interview together. So shout out to her.
Oh yeah, that's what she does. She does a great job at helping get the word out. Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I need one of those because I'm about to fire everybody on the staff. So, hey, Brad, man, what show, movie, or person directly influenced you into becoming an actor?
Wow, and into becoming an actor. That's a tough one. You come right out the box, don't you?
That's how we do it on here, sir.
I think in anything that we do that we aspire to, we saw something along the way or someone along the way that made you feel like I can do that too. And I'll have to say, as far as shows go, Family Matters. The TV show Family Matters. There was something about it that while the people involved were people that we watched on a regular basis, they were still, they came across as down to earth enough to make me feel like what they're doing, I can do that too.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's deep. Which one of those characters did you kind of hone in on and relate to the most?
You know, I really want to say the one that people probably turned in to see when they watched that show, and that was Urkel. Yeah, no, people tuned in to watch. He was a supporting character that took over the show.
Yeah, you know, I don't think most people recognize that he was a supporting character originally. You know.
Yeah, he was a supporting character, but without him, it was kind of like, what was this show about? You know, so he was obviously very important to the storylines and the continuing development of that series. And I think a lot of people can learn from what happened or how he developed as that character, good and bad.
Yeah, and he's doing some phenomenal things still. For those who think he's disappeared, he is not. By the way, if you just tuned in, you're listening obviously to the conversation, and we're on with actor and coach Mr. Brad James, and also model extraordinaire Miss Jenny Reed from Atlanta Modeling Academy here in Hot Atlanta, US of A. If you got a question you'd like to ask any one of these lovely people, please give us a call at 917-932-1078. Be sure to select the number 1, and I'll see your hand raised. All right, one of the things most folks don't know is that acting is a craft that must be studied on a continual basis. I'm just curious, where did you receive your early training?
Man, my early training happened in the mass facilities where a lot of people don't get good training. So I got to see both sides of it. I saw what and I don't even want to say bad training because it's a style, but I saw what kind of inattentive training can do, and I saw what personal coaching can do. So I don't even want to say the name of the first company because I had to talk too good about them just now. But one thing I did realize is is what doesn't work in terms of coaching or training when it comes time to work on your craft, and that's individual attention. I think people really need and can benefit from the individual attention. Every time I try to do a workshop or a session, I want to include as many people as possible. I don't want them just attending a seminar. I don't want them to just hear me talking or to see me acting. If they want to see me act, they can go to the networks or they can go to the theaters or rent a movie if they want to see me. But we're there to get them to where they need to be. So I want to give them as much practice in a session as they possibly can get.